Hi, I'm Scout Curtin. I am a figurative painter based in Brooklyn, New York, and I'm recording this on July 15th, 2024. I don't know that there's a specific reference point in my childhood for my work now. I think a lot of it is about being a kid and not knowing what's going on and having to try to understand that the energy is off, but everything seems fine, and that's so common and something that we spend many years trying to unravel. And I situate a lot of the characters in my paintings in domestic spaces, and have domestic pattern references and things like that to kind of understand how families inform that and how a lot of those spaces kind of hold the history of different relationships that might have been challenging or things that might have happened that no one really addressed and that kind of thing. My biggest influences are artists who use the figure in a way that's really specific to their work. Alice Neal, Henry Taylor, I really like Cassie Nemota's work, Francis Bacon. They all have a relationship with the figure that functions really specifically in their style and in their narrative. And because I don't paint people in a way that's super realistic, it's inspiring to see other artists who have really been able to build on that to make their own world. Right now, I'm focusing on including more installation and sculpture work in my practice and creating spaces that move outside of the canvas and can pull the viewer in more that way and have more tactility and maybe a more masculine energy in taking up a physical space and not just a wall work. The biggest challenge of being an artist is time to think about things and make things and try things and experiment with things that might not work out. The advice that I would give to myself is when I was younger would be to relax and be proud of yourself and be open and don't hide yourself or your work. While I'm in the studio, I like to listen to a podcast or an audiobook, something engaging with the story that will help keep me focused, especially if I have moved past the idea part and I'm really just painting. And the best reaction that someone can have to my work is to understand that feeling of dis-ease when things seem okay, or just understanding that we have these sort of bizarre confluences of people and spaces and events that create stories that seem impossible. And I hope that people take away something from my work that they recognize in their own experience.